Alright, so in today's video, man. Oh man, I'm not gonna redo it. But in today's video, man, um, somebody requested that I should draw Giyu. I'm gonna put it up on screen. They requested it like 2-3 days ago, and at first I was just gonna draw Giyu, but then I saw that the movie had came out, or the movie was airing the same day I had got the comment. So I was like, how about I just do a whole bunch of characters from Demon Slayer? So first character I started with Mitsuri. I ain't gonna lie, she one of my favorite characters. And then I found out she was getting trained by the GOAT for a little minute. She was getting trained by the GOAT Rengoku, so I already knew she was gonna be cold, even though I didn't watch what season that was. Season 4. What's that, season 4? No, season 3. That was season 3. I didn't watch season 3 of Demon Slayer. I can't lie. I dropped it because um what happened? Because the way it comes out, like a movie, and then the movie is like half of the season, and then you only have like 4 or 5 new episodes. Like, I didn't like the way the episodes were airing, but I might have to go back and watch it. I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, everything good was coming out that summer, so I had to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. But anywho, so I was drawing Mitsuri here, and I can't lie, I don't think some of the outfits I drew in the characters I got like clean off of Pinterest. Like, I changed them a little bit, but I got most of the outfits off of Pinterest. But I think for this outfit right here, I think Mitsuri's outfit, I just came up with it. I decided I wanted to give her one of those skirts where it's like you cut it at the ends. It's like distressed at the ends, and then I gave her a varsity jacket. But I really didn't like the first 2 poses. Like, I don't know why, but I think the reason why I don't really like some of my art is because I draw too small on the screen. On what? Well, slow down. I draw way too small on the paper, so it just looks off, and there's really nothing I can do about it but draw bigger. So, like, I don't think I do it with this piece. I think I still end up drawing small, but with the next few pieces I end up drawing a little bit bigger, because I don't know, I just have to draw like big. I don't know what's with me and drawing small, but I have to start drawing big. If you saw my YouTube short, which half of you probably didn't, but if you saw my YouTube short where I drew Yuji, which I will be dropping a full video on that because I still got the footage. I'm not finna waste footage, bro. I don't care if I gotta talk about a whole bunch of hoopla while that's playing in the background. I'm still about to post it. But if you saw my short of me drawing Yuji, whatchamacallit, I kept drawing it, bro. First of all, perspective poses, difficult, beyond difficult. Like, bro, if you draw and perspective is easy for you, bro, you're blessed, because perspective is hard for me. But I had found the pose. If I can pull it up, if I can go find it, I'll put it right here. But I had went and found the pose for that, and I messed it up like 2-3 times before I got it right. And then I found a reference of Yuji. I lost the original reference. The original reference was so cool, but I don't know where it's at. But anywho, I'm done talking about that. This right here, this pose was supposed to be Rengoku, and the only reason I don't think I end up keeping this pose because I drew it wrong. I drew him like leaning forward, and the person in the reference was leaning back, and that's a simple fix. All I had to do was draw him leaning back. But I'm the type of person where when I mess up a pose, I'm gonna make small tweaks to try to fix it instead of just redrawing the pose. I'm not sure if there are other people like that, but I know I'm like that. I hate having to completely redraw poses. But I think this right here is when I really start drawing the characters and poses that I want. I found this pose off of Pinterest. This is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is Mitsuri. Yeah, this is Mitsuri. But found this pose off of Pinterest. I kept the varsity idea. I kept the skirt. I think I gave her some boots. And I wanted to give her socks, but I had to make them like super small. If I still end up giving them to her, I'm not really sure. But I had to make them super small. Now, wait, hold on. What was y'all doing? Mind you, I haven't looked at this piece since I drew it. Like, I look at it in passing, because I'm probably going to post it on TikTok after this video goes up. But I haven't really been looking at it. But, oh, there go the socks right there. And then the shoes. I just be doing anything with the shoes, bro. Like, if you ask me what shoes those are, I wouldn't be able to tell you, fam. I just be doing anything when it comes down to shoes. But yeah, that's Mitsuri right there. I really kept her design the same from the last one. And then for the next person that I drew, I had to draw that boy Rengoku, bro. Like I said, he's one of my favorite characters too. So I drew him. I kept his design fairly simple. I think t-shirt and probably some shorts. You know, nothing too major. And I think, I keep saying I think, I like the way I did the hair on Rengoku. It's just, it's the same. It's similar to how those TikTok artists draw his hair, where it's like big and fluffy, bro, and it's not all up on his head like it is in the anime, bro. Or maybe, I don't know. Like, I just draw a hair just super big. And then I think the next person, here I go with that again, bro. I'm not finna re-record this, bro. The video about 15 minutes. I'm not re-recording voiceovers, but the next person I ended up drawing was Giyu. This is for that person that asked me specifically to draw Giyu. So I drew Giyu. I just said that. I gave Giyu a regular outfit. I think this is when I started copying Pinterest outfits just one-to-one. Because, bro, coming up with clothes, believe it or not, are hard, bro. You got to make sure they make sense. You got to make sure they fit the person. And it's just overall better to get a reference for clothes if you're going to draw clothes. And if you use a reference, just spruce it up. I think for this, I was already out of the loop, bro. I ended up doing Tanjiro after this, bro, and I didn't want to do no more thinking. I just wanted to draw. I just wanted to be done with this for the day. I had been drawing all day. So when I had got the Tanjiro, no, I'm lying. I drew Tanjiro's fit. I used the pose, and I was about to use the person's clothes, but I changed my mind last second and I changed his outfit. I gave Tanjiro a hoodie and some shorts and some Jordans, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, those barely look like Jordans, but you see the point I was getting to, bro. But I drew Tanjiro up. I think I made the hoodie. I made the hoodie a little bit long so his legs look short. I don't know why, but I didn't really plan on going back and fixing it. So, and then I tried to give him the pattern he has, the checkerboard pattern he has on his jacket, but it didn't work. Well, it was there. I just didn't color it in. And this I drew Akaza, right? And at the beginning here, I didn't realize it, but while I was drawing, I ended up realizing a little bit later that I made his neck too long, bro. So I ended up making his torso longer to accommodate that. And Akaza's hair was incredibly hard to draw for no reason. But as soon as I got that down, everything else was just smooth sailing, bro. And Akaza really looks different without his tattoos. No cap. His face tattoos looks way too different. But I think here's when you can see the very long neck. I might have to zoom in on that in like while editing, but bro's neck is just super long. But I gave him a calm little fit jacket. If I'm not mistaken, those are joggers, and then I gave him no shirt because I've never seen this guy Akaza wear a shirt ever. I mean, he's a demon and it's part of his design to not wear a shirt, but I've never seen her wear a shirt. So I never seen him wear a shirt. So I was just keeping it true to the reference basically. Then I gave him some. I think those are supposed to be Converses. Man, it don't matter. I was just drawing stuff, bro. Like, if you don't even gotta be a long time viewer, I'm gonna just tell you this right now, bro. None of the clothes I draw make sense, especially the shoes. None of the shoes are ever gonna make sense, bro. Those are gonna be shoes that you've never seen before, bro. I don't reference real shoes. And if I do, it's usually those Rick Owen. Are those Rick Owen? Is those Rick Owen boots with the strings all over them? I think that's Rick Owen, or is that Balenciaga? I'll put it up on screen so you know what I'm talking about. But anywho, the next character I drew was Muzan. So you already know, if I'm gonna draw Muzan, bro, that's basically Michael Jackson. So I gave him Michael Jackson's fit, but the hard choice was which one was I gonna use. So it was really between Thriller, Beat It, and Bad. At first, I was gonna use the Beat It outfit. I think my hand goes off screen here to change the music because I was listening to Michael Jackson as I was drawing. Really got into the flow state off that music, but I'm looking for the fit. I'm examining the fit. I'm changing the fit, and then I think I really got to remove that from the vocabulary. But this is when I choose the Bad fit, because I just thought it was super hard. The fact that he had a whole bunch of belts, and then you go down, and then it has belt buckles on the side of the pants, and then the shoes has belts. I just had to, bro. It was inevitable at this point. But I think, man. It's all right, bro. It's all right, bro. Not a whole bunch of people gonna watch this far. If you watch this far, comment down below. What's the specific phrase? If you made it this far, comment down below, dudes. Just DUDES, dudes. But yeah, so I was drawing the shoes, and I don't know, I just like drawing belt buckles out for whatever reason. So I really went ham on this outfit, and this is Daki and Gutaro. So for Daki, bro, I was in the zone. I pulled out 3-4 different references. They're on my computer, and I'm gonna have to get on. Whoa, slow down. I'm gonna have to get on my computer to make the thumbnail, so I'm gonna just go get the references anyways. But I pulled out about 3-4 different references for Daki, bro. And then her hair was just looking so weird, bro. I guess it was the ornaments or something. It was something making her hair look weird, so I ended up erasing it. I saw these heart pants, super dope. But I really had no clue what to do with her hair. I can't lie. I just did anything at this point, just the same as the last 4 drawings. These last 2 I was about to be done, but then I locked in for Gutaro, bro, because I seen this outfit and I wanted him to wear a t-shirt, or a t-shirt, or at the very least a tank top. So when I seen this reference of this dude, it's very common reference. You can just look up fashion and find it. But he had this crop top in these pants, bro. And I was thinking to myself, bro, if I'm gonna make my characters fashionable, I might as well just make them fashionable, bro. I was gonna go with a jacket and some joggers. Nah, man, he finna get this crop top and these pants. You feel me? So, but the video is coming to a close, so I don't know if I already said this, but comment down below what y'all want me to do. Like, subscribe, and peace out.